What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Mondays, the first trading day of May. Didn't get to do a video for Friday or over this weekend. My daughter just came back from vacation from Mexico, so I made sure, daddy-daughter time is more important than me doing work. So when I have her, I usually try not to open my laptop, so I can spend that quality time with her. But I'll discuss what happened Friday. But today, my over the weekend hold on OZSC had a news catalyst, and that winded up working out really well. And then the huge runner I missed out on today, ICBU, winded up jumping into that a couple times today, and got faked out a little bit, but bought it towards the close for an overnight play into tomorrow and gain some of that profit back. We're going to get into all that, but before I do, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything I find interesting in the stock market, and I like to share that with anybody willing to listen. So that being said, let's get right into it. So OZSC, a beautiful over the weekend hold. As you can see, just looking in the 5-day, 5-minute chart, we had this drop, pop, drop, pop, drop, pop, drop. And it had a news catalyst come out on Friday, focuses resources on farming in China for coins, so cryptocurrency related, which if you guys follow the stock market and you guys follow hot sectors, cryptocurrency has been pretty much the leading hot sector over the last month or so. So in this account, I winded up purchasing, I believe, a little over 200,000 shares. And so again, man, a news catalyst and just looking at the steady, play of this chart, 5-day, 5-minute chart. 5-day, 5-minute chart helps me a lot determining on, what am I going to do. So when I seen this dip and a curl, get this little curl action down here before the close, I think I tried to capture 300,000, but I winded up getting 214, a little over 214. So bought it and then sold it. And this one, I winded up with a $750 profit, and I was able to add another $230 on the dip, and I bought it on the dip, and then I sold it, and so add a little more. So overall on OZSC, made on this account made $987, $750 on the overnight, and added another $237, just dip buying it and selling it into the rip. So that was really nice. And then purchased it in the other two accounts as well. OZSC, I had bought 50,000 shares in this account, made $150 there. And then bought it in this account. This account, I purchased 150,000 shares and was able to capture $571. So overall on OZSC, made about $1,700 today on OZSC. And then I seen this runner on my watch list, ICBU. It's at the top of my watch list, and that's down here, and I completely missed it. So the reason why I completely missed it was because I've been noticing ever since I passed the PDT rule, and I'm well over the PDT rule now, that I've been over trading a lot, man, and I've been starting off my mornings good, and then giving back profit, or just doing too much, man. And really it's because I'm kind of going back into the psychological hurdle of thinking about money instead of thinking about process. Okay, so process is important, sticking to my percentages, my plus 7 to 10%, and cutting my loss at -3. I have been playing the fence a little bit because I do live my life by no risk, no reward. So, sometimes I'm like, man, I'm gonna hold it just a little bit longer, because it could potentially still work, or I may add on the dip and let me size in a little bit more, and it just hasn't been working. So I noticed that in my behavior lately. So I said, you know what? I was up 1,700 before 7 o'clock. I'm on the West Coast, so, market opens at 6:30. So I traded for about a half hour. Overnighted, made 1,400, and then was able to add another 300 on a dip buy on OZSC, so 1,700 to start my day. Then I closed my lab. I said, I'm done. Walked away. I actually just went back to sleep and took a nap. Woke up around 10 o'clock. Or actually, no, I woke up around 9 o'clock. Got my daughter ready, got her some breakfast. Did the regular daily routine type stuff. And then I said around 10 o'clock, I opened my lab. And I noticed we had this huge run, man. And, I completely missed out on it. And that's okay. and I did have it on my watch for a multi-day breakout. If you look right here, as you can see right here, I had the line right here. I was like, man, if it breaks that, which it did in the morning, right, early in the morning, and I had seen that, but it was already overextended. So when it was dropping, I thought about dip buying it, but I was like, you know what? I'm up 17. Just close your lab, bro. You're good. And then it winded up getting me. So I noticed this reverse right here. So I was like, okay, well, if it breaks right here, if it breaks this 2-8 resistance, you know, that's a good, you know, it may curl back and you know, I should be good. And it could retest the top. So when it broke it, I bought it, and then it winded up crapping out on me, man. And then I was down about $550 in this account. So I was trading this account. And then when I finally noticed this is when it based and solidified, I bought it again. And again, just over trading. I winded up getting 250 back. So now I was only down 300. And then when I noticed this run right here, I winded up getting in again. Just, you know, again, man, just over trading, and then buying it at the top, in this, cause it looked like it was consolidating and gonna pop again if it broke this line. And sure enough, it was testing it. So I bought back in, and then it cracked again. And then I was down, about 600 and, I want to say 595 or something. I was down 600 bucks. And then, I said, you know what, just sold it immediately and then bought back in towards the close, for an overnighter because it's down 50%. And if you look on the daily, let's just go right here real quick. And if you look at the daily, the last time it had a candle similar to that one, because it is new, you know, we had a run here, a pullback, a green candle, and then a gap up. So we're down 50%. So I anticipated a potential gap up tomorrow. So I bought 200,000 shares here, and my open position is down minus $10. You can't really see, so let me turn this. So as you can see on the day, lost 600 in this account on that particular ticker, ICBU. But I got good executions on my other one. Bought 200,000 shares here, so plus 60 there. And then I was able to capture 300,000 shares here for another 161. So got back roughly 220 something dollars. So, you know, roughly overall, I think I was down somewhere around 380 on that position of ICBU. But I actually really like the way it's looking for tomorrow morning. Maybe a potential gap up to the threes, which would be nice. I'm holding 700,000 shares for that. And it has amazing volume. So if you look at the volume, trading 750 million shares. So, you know, and anytime I see this, man, I'm seeing potential gap ups just like we see here. You know, a pullback and then a gap up. A nice green candle up, pulls back midway, and then a gap up. So I'm kind of expecting that tomorrow, man. I mean, if I can get a gap up close near the highs, that'd be amazing. And just by looking at the chart, you know, it has that potential. You see it here, closed here, gapped up near the highs here. You see it here, pop, pull back about 50%, close, then open near the highs again. So, you know, when it's catching a massive run, and look at this huge candle spike. Well, you can't see it. My big head's in the way. But there's a huge candle spike on the daily chart. Let me change this to the daily so you guys can get a look at it. See, we got a huge blue candle here. So, you know, that's really good sign for a potential gap up. So that's why I winded up going in 700,000 shares. So overall on the day on ICBU, didn't take a big hit. I mean, you know, just a little overtraded it again, man. You know, I could have walked away originally profitable on it, but just kept getting in and then wound up taking a loss and then getting some back, then giving it back, and then getting some back again. You know, that crazy up and down fluctuation of just doing too much instead of you know, meticulously waiting for the right point of entry, sticking to a process and sticking to that. You know, this being over the PDT rule now is a whole nother psychological hurdle that I have to deal with. And but overall, man, still finished with about $1,300 profit, somewhere around $1,300 to start my month. So that's a really good month. And then for Friday, just to get in real quick, exactly Friday, Friday kind of tore me up because of the over trading, man. So GVSI and OZSC were the ones that I traded on Friday. And GVSI, just again, man, just over traded GVSI. I winded up getting it. It was an overnight play originally, and I winded up going down. It gapped down, and I winded up losing about $650 to start my morning. Then I was able to dip buy it, catch it, gain my $650 back, plus another $750, so gained back $1,400. Winded up going green, $750. Instead of walking away, I just kept trading it. Tried to buy dip buy it here, pop, then it dropped off, gave back, and then throughout the whole day, man, I just kept trading it, and it just kept dipping off. Every dip it dropped, I was expecting it to keep going, then it eventually would drop off. So I winded up losing a little less than $1,000 on it. And then same thing with OZSC, man. I was trying to overtrade it. You know, when it dropped here, I was trying to catch it in this bounce here, and then it dropped off on me. You know, and then then I just held it for the overnight. But ultimately, I winded up losing about $600, somewhere a little over $600. So I winded up losing close to $1,600 on Friday, which finished my week, which was the biggest red week I've ever had. I think I was down about $2,800 that week, but still closed off my month over 11 grand profit for the month. And I always break down my statements. You know, I go day by day, red or green, and then from there, that performance turns into how well did I do on the week, and then, you know, how well am I doing on the month. So overall on the month, still profitable. And so far, it seems to be a pattern of me to have at least one red week a month. And last week just so happened to be the biggest red week I ever took, when it could have actually been a very small red week, about a $300 loss for the week. But, you know, over trading on Friday on GVSI and OZSC winded up costing me and put me down big time. Had my biggest red week because of Friday, just of me over trading. So today I didn't want to do that. Still, I did a little more trading than I would like, but I think overall I did pretty good. Just sticking to my process. And again, man, finished with somewhere around $1,400 profit for the day. And to start my month. So last month I started off red, and I believe the month before that I started off the first day red. So, you know, turning the tides, man. So it's a whole new month. And, you know, we're going to play it by ear, and I'm going to discipline myself to slow down on my trading. And if I waking up green, just walk away and, you know, give that morning action time to play out and allow it to play out so I could see what's happening instead of just jumping into it and then getting faked out, because I've been getting faked out a lot lately, just like I did on this reversal here, thinking it was reversing and then a drop off. And then this winded up finally be the reversal down here. It made that money back right there. So it's just a matter of patience and waiting and understanding my process and sticking to the process. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my analysis. Again, if you made it this far, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You Can't Stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you can do that. So OZSC, a beautiful overnight play on some news catalyst, cryptocurrency related, made $1,400 off of that. Was able to dip buy it in the morning, added another $300 for $1,700 profit. And then ICBU, an amazing runner. And I just missed out on the initial run. Tried to buy it on the backside on the dip. Didn't necessarily work out. The first dip faked me out. And then repurchased it again on the second dip and got some profit back for a little less than $400 loss. So that's going to be it, guys. I'll be sure to keep you updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.